the forbidden story of the Book of Enoch. Long before Noah's Ark and the Great Flood, there was a man who walked so closely with God that he was taken into heaven without ever tasting death. This is the mysterious story of Enoch, a tale of angels, forbidden love, and the giants who shook the earth. In a forgotten chamber, buried beneath sand and stone, an ancient scroll lies sealed for millennia. The air is heavy with the weight of time, the faint echo of whispers lingering in the dark. As unseen hands unroll the scroll, golden letters ignite, casting light into the shadows. This scroll is not an ordinary relic. It is the record of a story erased from history. The moment the seal breaks, the earth trembles softly, as if recognizing the words about to be revealed. The Book of Enoch tells of a group of angels called the Watchers. They were sent from heaven to observe humanity and guide them. But what they saw changed everything. When the Watchers beheld the daughters of men, desire overtook them. Against divine command, they descended fully and took human wives. In the heavens, 200 angels stand in silence, gazing upon earth below. They are the Watchers, assigned to guide mankind and maintain balance. But as they watch humanity grow, they see beauty, love, and longing they cannot experience in heaven. One of their leaders, Semjaza, speaks, "If we are to descend, let us all swear an oath, lest only one bears the blame." They agree. Bound by the oath, they descend, wings blazing like fire through the night sky. Their plan is simple: walk among men, share their knowledge, and take mortal wives. But their choice will fracture heaven and earth forever. 200 angels stood at the edge of eternity. They were the Watchers, sent to guide mankind. But desire turned their mission into rebellion. Under Semjaza's command, they swore an oath and descended. From this forbidden union came the Nephilim, giants of immense power who devoured the earth's resources and spread corruption among mankind. Their reign turned the world into a place of violence and fear. The Watchers walk among men, teaching secrets of heaven. But their unions with mortal women create something unnatural. The Nephilim. The first cries of these children echo like thunder. They grow into giants, devouring the earth's resources. Villages crumble under their steps. Human kings bow in fear, and the balance of creation tilts. What was meant to guide humanity now threatens to destroy it. From the union of angels and mortals came the Nephilim, giants of terrible strength. Their footsteps shook the earth. Their hunger devoured nations. What began as love became corruption. Amid this chaos, God chose one man, Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah. Guided by the archangels, he was taken into the heavens. Enoch saw visions no mortal had ever seen: paradise and the tree of life, the throne of the Almighty, and the dark prisons prepared for the fallen angels. Amid the chaos, one man walks in quiet faith, Enoch. Unlike others, he listens when heaven whispers. One night, the sky opens and an angel descends, calling his name. Enoch is taken beyond the stars, through realms of light and shadow. He sees the throne of God, the tree of life, and the prisons prepared for the fallen. God commands him, "Write what you see. Speak my judgment. Tell the Watchers their fate is sealed." From humble man to divine messenger, Enoch becomes the bridge between heaven and earth. Among men walked Enoch, the friend of God. The heavens opened to him, and he saw what no mortal had ever seen. He was chosen, not as a king or warrior, but as the voice of divine judgment. Enoch carried God's message to the watchers, but judgment was already written. Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel were sent to bind the fallen in eternal chains. The Nephilim were condemned to destruction. Their cries echoed as the world prepared for the flood that would wipe the slate clean. Enoch carries God's message to the watchers. Their children, the Nephilim, will perish, and they themselves will be chained until the final day. In heaven, the command is given. Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel descend with swords of light. Semjaza and the fallen cry out, but the judgment is unchanging. Chains of divine fire bind them, dragging them into the abyss beneath the mountains. Their rebellion ends in darkness. Enoch spoke, and the heavens moved. 4 archangels, carrying the weight of divine justice, descended. Michael led with the sword, Gabriel with the voice, Raphael with healing turned to wrath, and Uriel carried the fire. The watchers fell, not in battle, but in chains. And so the great flood came. The earth was washed of its corruption, and humanity was given a second chance. In his visions, Enoch sees beyond the flood, beyond his time. A figure of light descends onto a restored earth. The Messiah comes not with armies, but with judgment and mercy. His presence renews creation. Enoch understands. This story is only the beginning. Enoch saw a vision of what was to come. A Messiah, glowing with the light of eternity. One who would judge the wicked, heal the broken, and restore heaven and earth. But Enoch's visions stretched far beyond his time. He saw the coming of a Messiah, one who would judge the wicked, save the righteous, and create a new heaven and a new earth. When his mission is complete, Enoch climbs a mountain alone. He looks to the heavens and waits. A beam of light pierces the clouds, wrapping around him. His body dissolves into pure light, his mortal shell left behind. God does not let him taste death. Enoch becomes eternal. And then Enoch was gone. He did not die as men do. God took him, transforming him into light, a keeper of secrets until the end of days. The Book of Enoch remains one of the most mysterious ancient texts, a story of angels and men, of forbidden love and divine judgment. Was it myth or a lost chapter of history? Tell us in the comments. What do you believe? The story fades. The scroll closes slowly. Thunder rumbles softly as the golden letters vanish into darkness. The world holds its breath, as if waiting for the words to be spoken again. The scroll closes, but the story remains. Was it myth or a chapter of history erased from time? Some secrets were never meant to be forgotten.